So I was going to talk about the work of Max Neuhaus as a bridge from kind of the modern work of John Cage to contemporary art by kind of younger artists working today. But this lecture is already getting kind of long, so I'm going to focus on the last two contemporary artists, Leon Finley and Kevin Beasley. And Kevin Beasley's work is one of the first pieces that you'll respond to for your first listening response. So that will provide you kind of some context to approach his work. Now we'll look at the work of Leon Finley, who is a trans-identified American artist based in Seattle. Leon did his undergraduate degree in New York at Cooper Union, and then his graduate degree is MFA in sculpture at Yale University. And this is a work that he completed after he graduated from Yale in 2012. Leon Finley is an artist based in Seattle, an American artist. And this is a installation of a work called Lessons from Trees that he did while an artist in residence at Virginia Commonwealth University. The work is comprised of 3 elements: 4 scroll-long drawings on the floor, 6 tiny portraits of trees from a park close to VCU, and a 2-channel sound installation filling the space. And they're coming from the sound is coming from 4 large loudspeakers on the ground. The work engages notions of duration, sound, and forms that emerge from embodied experience of being in the world and derive from Leon Finley's walks to this park. The drawings explore ideas of the queerness of form, disrupted line, and open and closed amorphous blobs that mix and merge into each other. In speaking about this work, Leon describes the work as being grounded in an experience of strangeness of one's own body. Maybe I'll say that these drawings were made both in response to this walk and kind of a record of this walk, and also the forms that he saw as he was walking to this park. And this was a kind of meditative practice for him. During the walk to this park, he encountered these trees and found them that they also kind of read as this strange body. They were both distant and object, but also anthropomorphized, which means they had kind of these human-like qualities. And during this period, he was transitioning from F to M, and so this work was this kind of record of both his feelings being in a body and being in a body that felt kind of strange, and also then encountering this landscape that also felt strange. These are a portrait kind of oriented photo of these trees, and they're small and intimate. So trees are normally large. These photos are small and intimate. So now I'll play the sound work that emanated in this space, and then I'll talk a little bit about it.
Um pepe, 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 pepe.
So he turns voice into that is grounded in language into this kind of pre-linguistic babble sound, and by doing that, he creates sound that is uncanny and strange. So again, making the body strange. And when he was making these sounds, he was looking at the drawings that are laid out on the scrolls and responding to their form and color. So the kind of short, high pitched sounds he made using his voice, you start to see the ways in which they mirror the gesture in the drawings, and the kind of long, rounded out sounds mirror the long line of these kind of rounded forms. So this work is both a kind of record of interdisciplinary research of a landscape, the ways in which a body and its embodied experience interacts with that landscape, and then how a landscape could be reinterpreted through a body.